I probably shouldn't make this video, but I wanted to address some consistent feedback we've gotten on some of the more recent videos. And I realized by even doing this, I'm kind of breaking YouTube common sense 101 of the idea of don't feed the negativity. But that's hard to do. You know, it's an interesting thing that we do as human beings, where we can get like 1,000 positive comments and then 3 or 4 constructive, critical ones, and those are the ones we focus on. And I think the reason is because maybe we feel seen in them, maybe. But also it could be defense, it could be survival, I don't know what it is, but it's funny how we do that as human beings. Like, we have a really hard time letting go of those kind of things. And because what I love about this platform, just crossing a street, is that it is a dialogue between us and you. And so I want to take advantage of that as well, right? So the comments were around the reviews we've been doing of other YouTubers, and it's specific to the reviews we did of the Well Your World channel and the Nard Dog channel. And it's literally just a couple people saying it, but it stuck with me and I wanted to talk about it. And that and I don't look at them as negative reviews necessarily. I think some people did. They're just how we always do it, which is honest and constructive. But I think some people, and specifically just a few, questioned whether or not we went into those reviews with a bias, which made me stop and think, well, what would be the purpose of having a bias going into those kind of things? Like, the amount of energy and time it requires to make these videos, I just don't understand what the benefit we get of doing that. One of the criticisms we got of the Nard Dog one in particular was that we really went on about the coconut milk. And then recently we also had another video that was a compilation of a bunch of desserts, and there was tons of recipes in there with coconut milk. So to be fair, those are compilations, it's all over the place. I guess what was happening in that Nard Dog review is I was just going through his YouTube channel and seeing recipe after recipe after recipe. And I don't know, it just made me be more aware of the fact that there was lots of coconut milk being used. And who knows, it's like, I think also I got called out for being inconsistent there, but I think that's just what makes me a human being. I mean, it's the challenge of doing this stuff as well, is that depending on the day of the week, depending on what's going on that day, I might come in with slightly different energy. And I don't know if that comes off as more critical or more negative. It's just me being a human being in this space. I don't understand how we benefit from trashing somebody else. That's not our goal. Our goal is just to review and to be honest with our feedback on that. It upsets me to think that there are people out there that would think that we're going out of our way to trash somebody else or to take somebody else down. What I love about this platform is there's room for everybody, right? You know, us gaining subscribers does not take away from somebody else's subscribers. You know, are we jealous that people have more subscribers than us? No, people have been doing it longer. People do it differently. You know, what's unique about our channel too is that we approach it from a whole food, plant-based perspective, which some of the channels we look at do not do that. And so we're always going to give our own swaps and our own opinions. So I guess I don't even know what my point is in this. I guess my point is I wanted to have this dialogue with you. And some people would tell me, why are you making this video? You don't need to, justify what you do and how you talk and how you review things. But it's weighing on me and it was bothering me, and I just wanted to get it out there. And yeah, I don't have a closing thought for this other than this is the downside of creating content is you do read the comments, and you take them in, and it's hard not to take them personally. But I always try to find the good in them. What's the constructive part of this? What can I learn from? And I guess what I will just try to be in the future is more consistent as best as I can, but I'm also a human. I'm going to change my opinions over time. I'm going to adapt. I'm going to have a different opinion one day than another day, maybe on the same topic, So that's just part of being human and part of being who I am and who we are in this space. And I don't know, I appreciate those of you who kind of understand that and give us space to be ourselves and to not try to be perfect here. And if you are a content creator or a cookbook author and we have reviewed your stuff in the past and it was less than favorable, I hope you understand it didn't come from a place of trying to tear you down or take a strip off of you. All we're doing is just giving our honest feedback. And, we plan to continue doing that. We try to be respectful. I hope it comes off as that in between snarky comments that my kids make, my wife makes, I make sometimes, it's all meant to be with just some fun, some honesty. I don't love negativity in my life, but the nature of doing reviews just means you've got to be honest, and sometimes that means not being the most favorable towards something. If that was the case, what would be the point of doing a review? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Even as I record this, I'm like, is this something I should post? I don't know. But this is what these Monday videos are for me, is a place for me to kind of peel back the layers and talk about all of this kind of stuff. So I hope you are enjoying it. I hope you're appreciating it. We are on a push to get the channel over 70,000 subscribers by the end of September so that we can potentially access some funding. So please help us out with that if you'd like to. Let me know what your thoughts are on this rambling rant I just had. And if you're from Well Your World or you're from Nard and you were offended by what we said in those videos, accept my honest apology. I think your channels are amazing. We meant no disrespect. We meant no harm. And that goes with everyone else that we do reviews for here on the channel. We love this community. We know that we're all part of it. All we can do is just give our own thoughts and whatnot. Thanks.